hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet.
Everything's there!
And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's Game Master, Travis Oates.
Thank you, Brett, and thank you to the children that are hiding under your bed and will kill you in your sleep, singers. Welcome to the show that celebrates games by playing games that embody the old adage, if you can't do, get a podcast. Yeah, that's right. Every episode we play games, and every episode is a game where my fellow hosts will accumulate points that may be tied to the answers they give, but probably not. This week, our very special guest is one of my very favorite people in the world, Above Board's very own Miles Grose.
He's one of your favorite people?
He is.
Yeah.
I like him better than every person in this room.
As
That's
well you
probably
should,
true.
yeah.
I'm not gonna disagree
And
with
of
argue with
course,
that.
he will be joining our regular hosts, Leif Gantvoort. Let's show them how the game works, shall we?
Oh, yay.
All right. Peter Piper picked a peck because of what tragic illness?
Oh, cancer.
No, I was looking for Graves' disease, but I will give you 5 points. All right. Dan Billet.
Yes.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. What is a tuffet when used in this context?
But.
No, that's
Sat on a
close.
butt.
I was looking for the proletariat. Miss Muffet was a member of the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, no, she let them eat cake. I
Yeah,
got
I
you.
expected you to know that, but I will give you. I'll give you 5 points for that.
I'll take
that's
it.
just for
so nice.
saying
I'll take
butt.
5 points.
Lex Cappiello.
Mm-hmm.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore. What designer drug was seashells a reference to?
Okay.
No, it's bath salts.
The actual answer was Ativan, but that's very close. I will again give you 5 points
Why
for that.
did you say this episode's going to get weird?
I know.
Like,
And Brett Sheridan. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck upchucked wood instead of chucking it?
All of it.
Oh, that you know what? That I'm going to give that to you.
I think that's the right
That's 10. All right. So that's how this game works. I ask silly
crystal
questions.
clear how it works. That's exactly how it
I
works.
ask silly questions. They give silly answers, and I give points that have no bearing to what they said. So, whoever has the most points at the end will win, and so will one of you.
Yay!
Because we also play for a lucky fan who's left a comment on one of our videos. We'll reveal who that winner is at the end of the game. So stick around, because you might be a winner. Not you, the guy next to you. What'll they win, Brett?
Well, Travis, of course, they'll win a board game.
Oh, and why is that? Because everything's a
A little
game.
delayed, but yeah.
That's right. Thanks
Well,
for.
I think normally we say because, then I hit everything's a game.
Is that why?
Is that how that
saying,
works?
I'm not saying I made a mistake. I'm saying everybody else made a mistake.
Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? We'll fix it in
at its
post.
finest.
So, since we are playing a game, let's play the first game. And,
Yay!
so, this episode is going to get a little weird.
Because the other episodes
keep
are
saying-
weird.
You said that
This
before,
episode's
yeah.
going to get a little weird. The first game that we're playing is called Boink, Betroth, or Bump Off.
Love it.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
So it's based on a game with some slightly cruder, but this is an all cartoon edition.
Love it.
All right. So I am going to show you 3 images of cartoon characters from various eras, and you are going to tell me which of those characters you would want to boink, betroth, and bump off. And if I were you, I would just write boink, betroth, and bump off on your
Okay.
sheet. Don't ever erase it.
I have to spell those words?
Boink,
Boink,
betroth, and bump off, and then you can write down the 3.
Oh, I see. I get it. Okay,
see?
so you say
Yeah.
keep a permanent record.
yes,
of
that will
Boink,
be make this faster. I think.
betrothed. Oh God.
Yes, and
That's-
I
that's
will.
a hard-
I will on my close up here. I will start to reveal
What was the third one?
Bump
bump off. Bump
Is
off.
there an
off.
E in
So,
betrothed?
so one
I
of
don't
these,
know.
Two
it
E's?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is your
Do
first.
I have to recognize these characters?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think you will. I'd be very shocked if you don't. And I got pictures anyway. All right, here we go. So we have Betty,
Love it.
Okay.
we have Veronica,
Yes. Yes.
and we have Jughead.
Okay.
All right, this is a pretty easy one.
Yes,
this
it is.
first one.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They
think
start easy
everyone.
and get really harder and weirder as we go.
All right.
All right.
I
Is
think
there- is
everyone's
there-
going to have the same answers
Is there
for this.
a correct
there?
answer, Travis?
Oh, there is a correct answer. Yes, it's the answer, of course, that I would have gone for.
I love those comics. I used to get them a lot
I
as a
did
kid.
too when I was a kid. I loved. I tried to get my son into them, and he couldn't care less.
Have you tried Archie versus Predator?
No, the more modern ones. Yeah. No, I haven't done
Try
that
them
yet.
because they're great.
Yeah. All right. So Let's reveal, starting with you, Leif.
I mean, Boink is Veronica, Betroth is Betty, and Bump Off is Jughead.
Okay, that's an interesting way to
Why
go.
do you think
Is
it's
that
interesting?
interesting?
That's the
I
right
just-
answer.
I don't know that that's the right answer. But
no,
I
it is.
But I would do that in a slightly different
I like
order.
brunettes.
Oh, interesting.
Let's just
Yeah,
say that.
yeah. So, but I will give you, Leif. I'll give you 5 points.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, Brett.
Yes, Travis. I have same as Leif.
Yeah.
All right, so
See?
5. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Brett 5 points.
Come on,
too.
I like
Betty's
ha-
gonna be the better one to do the wife, stuff.
Well,
Sure.
what stuff
She's
is
gonna
that?
be
What
a
stuff is
trad
that?
wife.
Like
Sure.
getting a job, like my wife, and being the breadwinner of the family.
Sure.
Oh no, I see her more in a trad
right.
wife fashion.
Sure.
You know.
Okay.
Can we just call out the fact that he didn't spell betrothed? He just BETR.
That's fine.
Dot.
Fine.
See again, we
Hey.
can't. Let's not.
right.
Let's not make fun of that. 'Cause I'm
Let's
sure.
not spell shame here.
So Lex, what you got?
I literally said the same thing. Boink Veronica, betrothed Betty, and bump off Jughead.
Sure. No, that's good. That's good.
See?
Dan, are
I
you
think
mixing
they're
it
all
up yet?
wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do too.
I think you boink Betty. You betroth
Okay.
Veronica, and you bump off Jughead.
What's your justification for
Have
that?
you met me and my
Okay.
relationship?
Yeah. Oh my god. So here's the right answer.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Oops.
You boink Jughead.
Why is that?
Oh, because he's a nut.
Funny.
You betroth Betty.
Yeah.
And you kill off Veronica because I never liked Veronica at all. I would kill off Veronica.
I mean, also,
never.
if we're going Riverdale route, I think I'd keep the answer the same.
Yes. And
This
that's what I
is
was gonna
pop
say.
culture that never ever appealed to me at all.
Riverdale? Or
No,
just
any
Archie?
Anything about Archie. I'm your
Interesting.
son when it comes to that.
No.
Interesting.
Riverdale
Yeah,
was
so
fun
I have
to
no
watch.
idea
All right.
whether anybody's
Here we go.
any good.
Here's next. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. We have Betty.
Okay, Betty.
Starting with another Betty.
Yep.
Yep.
We have Wilma.
Okay.
And we have Captain Caveman. Betty.
You saw what I had written down in the last episode.
No.
But I'm saying, did that make you think that?
Yeah. All right. So Betty, Wilma,
Boom. Points for being
and
first.
Captain Caveman.
Okay.
No, I got the answer for this too.
Are we getting
Like-
any points, Travis?
Yeah, you gave
I gave
everybody
everybody
5 points.
I gave everybody 5 points. Yeah. So far, nobody's nailed it.
I
Nailed
did nail it.
All right.
3 of us got the right answer.
Dan, you want to start with you this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna boink another Betty.
All right.
And
I see a trend with you with Betty's.
Yeah. Betroth the Wilma and Captain Caveman. Like I
killing off Captain Caveman?
Well, I couldn't do either of the other things with him because he's
You are so wrong.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
No, I would
Well,
definitely Boink Caveman.
Boink Caveman?
Okay. Well, after a bath, maybe, but like.
Oh, come
no.
on.
Okay. All right.
Okay, all right.
You need people to bathe.
So
to
you're
Boink.
yeah. Boy, this is going to be a long game if you need to bait to Boink. All right.
Okay. Captain Krabs.
And of course, to Boink, we mean to Boink. We're talking about like touching the nose.
Boink.
Yeah, Boink.
That's what we're talking about.
Betty, I'm gonna marry and then kill Wilma. Like she's worthless. Get her out of here.
Whoa.
I'm
Wow.
done with
All the
Wilma.
Wilma hate out
I'm
of
done.
nowhere.
No, she's too domineering. Like
Too domineering.
Wow.
Okay.
Fair.
What
That's
you got?
not fair.
What you
Wilma,
got?
I'm sorry.
What-
I'm sorry.
what you got?
You're
You
doing
don't-
just right.
You
You're
don't
doing
find very
just
many
right.
Wilmas, by the way, these days.
Really?
You don't.
What do you got in there, Brett?
Oh, what do I have?
Yeah.
I have you. I'm thinking like you now, Trav. You're gonna boink Cap because he's a crazy.
Sure.
You always gotta boink the crazy ones.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna betroth Betty and bump off Wilma.
Yeah,
Because-
get her out of
another-
here.
Why betroth
Another
Betty?
Wilma.
Because Betty's a redhead, right?
No,
Betty's
Betty's the
brunette.
Then
brunette.
swap those.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Betty's
think like
the brunette.
Travis here. I'm
Weirdo.
trying to
Sure.
think. Okay.
Sure. No, I get it. All right.
I'm not thinking like you. I'm thinking like me. I'm gonna boink Wilma,
Okay.
betroth Betty, and bump off Captain Caveman. He just looks
Wilma's a
dirty.
redhead.
All right.
Of course
That
I've met-
was the correct answer.
Oh,
So
what?
Alexa gets.
Oh,
That was the correct.
So you don't want to betroth the redhead?
No.
Interesting.
Not in this particular
Even though you
case.
did.
Not in this particular case.
Sure,
my wife is a redhead. That's why they're asking that. In this particular case, I agree. I'm not a big Wilma. I'm not a big Wilma fan.
Yeah. Sure.
Betty, I always thought was by far the most.
Well,
Yeah.
Betty is tolerant to the extreme. Like
Yes.
like
She's
she has to
married
put up with
to
a lot.
Barney.
She has to put up with a lot.
Yeah.
That's what she would have to do with me.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Here we go. Are you ready?
Oh,
We
I'm
have
ready.
Daphne,
Oh, sure. Of course.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Velma, and Fred. Daphne, Velma, and
Gosh,
Fred.
this was a hard one.
They get harder as they go on here.
Yeah.
Daphne, Velma, and Fred.
No.
All right, I'm done. That was easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like I'm being boring, but
I am too. I'm being bored.
By the way, there are message boards where this is all that they talk about.
Yep.
this
Are you
debate, right?
serious?
Oh my God! You have
There's
no
a
idea.
whole
Yeah.
Reddit channel just
Having
dedicated
been
to this.
part of the cartoon industry, this is like a big thing. All right, so
I do love Fred Shrug right
so
now.
let's-
He's like, maybe I'll have
Oopsie.
with you.
maybe no,
Maybe
Boink.
Oh, Boink on the nose.
yeah.
All right,
Come
so-
on.
Okay,
Start
so
with you, Lex.
Boink Daphne because she's gorgeous, whatever,
Sure.
and she's a redhead. Betroth Velma because she's smart AF and can just she just dominates. You know,
She'll help you organize your life.
she will. And bump off Fred because he's just kind of a blundering.
Sure.
fool.
No, I went the exact same route. Like,
Yeah.
Boink, but sure. Okay, all
Yep,
right, okay.
yep.
those are both worth 5 points.
oh yeah, of course they are.
Yeah. 5 points for each of them.
I
What,
did-
what do you
well,
got in there?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm going to Boink Velma.
Oh, interesting.
Because Daphne's never had to work for it. You know, like
Oh, yeah,
Velma's like, this is her big moment. And
she's
bump
not
on.
expecting it. Like
Yeah.
she's gonna
Did
jump
you see?
in.
There's a
full-hearted.
supernatural. There's a supernatural episode.
Oh yes.
Where they go into the world of them, and they do find out that Velma's the one who's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when the glasses
freaky.
come
Yeah,
off? Come
yeah.
on.
And by the way, Brett, that was the correct answer.
Yeah.
So Brett got the correct
interesting.
answer.
That was the correct answer. As long as you don't want to have someone in your life that will be a fun, challenged board game player for the rest
Sure.
of your life,
Exactly.
like Velma would
Exactly.
be.
Yep.
Exactly.
And so,
Yeah.
sure.
No, everybody killed off Fred. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Fred's
mean-
out of here.
Fred,
I mean,
Fred was
listen,
just that
even
was
if it
that was a no-brainer to kill off
Yeah,
Fred.
if it was Boink betrothed and then let live a happy life by himself, I still would have killed off Fred.
All right, are you ready? This is going to get much harder.
Oh
Here-
no, I don't
Is it-
like
is
hard.
it gonna
Here
get
we go.
hard?
No,
oh,
I
it's
like
gonna
it.
get. This one's gonna be tough for you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got
Oh, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Okay.
We got Poison Ivy.
Oh no, no,
And we got
no,
Clayface.
No. Oh no, this is terribly hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh,
Harley
man.
Quinn, Poison Ivy, Clayface.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yep. Okay.
It's not as hard as you thought.
No, it is.
Are you ready in there? Brett?
Not quite. Go ahead, because
All right.
I've got to switch also.
All right.
Oh man.
Hold on. Are we talking about
Okay.
emancipated Harley, or are we talking like?
This
We're
is
talking-
however you
yeah,
want to
this is-
like whatever is in your freaky little mind.
Yeah. Is it,
About this relationship.
is it HBO Harley Quinn?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Or-
however you. I mean, these are from the Batman animated series, but it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I have the right
I'll
answer.
start with you, Dan.
Mine may be a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Boink Poison Ivy,
Okay.
betrothed Clayface,
Okay.
Okay.
and bump off Harley Quinn.
That's not a bad order.
And
not a bad
the
order.
reason for that being Clayface can be whoever I
Yeah,
want
exactly.
Clayface
That's
to
the
right
be for the rest
answer.
of my
Exactly.
life.
That's exactly what I
Exactly.
said. I just blew out the mic. That's exactly what I said.
That's why
you
I
get
don't disagree with
Yeah.
that
10 points.
anyway.
Yeah. All right. So that is the correct answer. Let's see who else has it.
Honestly, why would you need to marry or have anyone else when you have somebody as gorgeous as Poison Ivy? Like,
All right. So what was it?
So okay, so I said Boink Harley. I love her, but
Sure.
woo,
Yeah, she's
she
got
is-
issues.
She's
She's
a lot.
got
She's
issues.
a lot.
She's got.
I mean, Poison Ivy also has issues, but ones that I kind of like. I don't know. And bump off Clayface.
Bump off
Yeah.
Clayface. You're
Yeah,
missing
see-
out on a
I
golden
know.
opportunity.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Right.
Boink Clayface for the same reasons,
Sure.
but you're right.
Yeah.
You know, it's a forever dedication that
Yeah.
you could go with.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I would want to marry Ivy. Like I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
And so, yes, unfortunately, Harley's got to go.
I don't want to have to
Harley.
deal with her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, there's
Because
that.
that's an issue. What do you got in there?
Well, because of my extensive knowledge of comic books, I didn't know this about Clayface, but I would do Harley as the Boink and Betrothed
Sure.
PI because I couldn't spell poison, and I would bump off.
Yeah.
Clayface.
All right.
How many eyes are in poison? That's the question.
Oh boy.
Not too
Okay.
many.
All right. Next one. You ready?
Yes.
Oof.
All right.
I think I saw
It's gonna get weirder.
a piece.
All right. So we got
Oh,
Lola Bunny.
oh, still my heart.
We've got.
Oh, so many bunnies.
oh God, what's her name?
This is your game.
I know, and I forgot her name.
Oh, I know it too, but I
She's
don't.
the officer, the bunny
Yeah,
officer
yeah.
from Zootopia.
Zootopia.
And Jessica Rabbit.
Oh my God.
This
goodness.
is all rabbit, all rabbit one.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
What is her name?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? I got it written down on my.
Oh wow.
Hey, all right. I got
Judy
an answer.
Hopps.
Judy.
Jeez, I knew this before me. All right.
People have asked me to cosplay as her. I don't,
Okay.
it's a little weird. It's a little, I mean,
All right.
she's cute though. All right, betrothed.
All right. So starting with with
Keep
Leif,
going. Keep.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I would Boink Jessica because
Yeah.
I do
Yes.
think there are a lot of issues there. Like, I
Boink Jessica
don't
Rabbit.
think you want to keep those around for very long. And then probably betrothed Lola. Is that her name? I
Lola
don't-
Bunny.
Yes.
I don't
Lola
know
Bunny.
that.
Yeah.
And yeah, bump off the cop. You don't want to narc around. Like,
Okay.
get
That is
get
that
out of
is-
here.
That is the wrong answer.
No, it's
but I'll give you 5
100%
points.
the right answer.
Alexa.
I mean, I think I said the same thing. Boink Jessica Rabbit because
Okay.
obviously, betrothed Lola because obviously, and Boink off Judy Hopps.
Nope.
yeah, get out of here with your
I-
cops.
yeah.
Nope.
she's
You're
all
all
right. She's all right.
terribly wrong. Dan.
I have the same answer. The reason is that I feel like Jessica would put up with me for a night.
Yeah.
But I'm not enough
Right.
of a bunny for her.
Sure.
It's not
for the
her
rest of our
issues.
lives.
It's your issues.
It's her issue. Oh no,
Your
yeah,
issues.
sure, it's my issues.
All right,
That's
Brett.
I'm gonna go with Cop Bunny because of handcuffs, Betrothed Jessica, and Bump Off Lola because she's just too bubbly for me. And
Oh, nobody got this
little,
correct.
Little bubbly.
All right, so the correct answer would be to Boink Lola Bunny,
Okay.
to betroth Hops.
Oh.
Yes,
Kill
'cause-
off Jessica?
and kill off. You know why?
Another
You know,
redhead?
you know why? I'm not so sure she didn't try to kill her husband.
Okay.
But wouldn't that make the boinking just that much?
no,
Just give it that
no,
little
no,
frisson
no,
of danger.
Don't want any part of that.
Yeah.
Don't want any part
Never
of that.
seen her perform.
Don't want any part of that. All right, last
right.
one.
Okay.
Last one. Last one. Here we go.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Hardest one.
Oof.
Elastigirl. Joy
Oh, come on.
and Jessie.
This is disturbing.
Yes.
This is disturbing.
Yes.
I don't want to think about any of these in
All
this
right.
position.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't want to think about boinking anything that any
No.
character that my daughter played for Halloween. That's
Well,
the
okay.
All right.
Boom.
Done.
All right. I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to boink thick. And
Whoa.
Wow. Oh my.
Jesse
Can we
and
blur
Bump
that
Off
out?
Joy.
All right. Betrothed Jessie Bump Off Joy.
Yeah.
You're killing Joy?
Look at me. Who am I?
All right. All right.
I'm
You're
going
killing
to kill
Joy.
Joy every chance I
Oh my
get.
Lord, there's something wrong with you. 5 points you're getting for that. All right.
I am also killing Joy.
What is wrong with
Because
the people in this
she's
room?
just too positive.
Oh
you
my
know,
Lord.
all
Too
the
much.
time positive. You got to have some like bad days here
I'm
and there.
married to Joy, but okay.
Boink Jessie because yeehaw.
Sure.
Elastigirl, you have to marry Elastigirl. Do you see
Sure.
those hips?
Sure.
Hips for
Thick.
days.
All
And
right.
she maintains a good household, I will say.
All right.
Yes. And she's a superhero.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Brett.
or Dan.
Or Dan?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so Boink Elastigirl for the same reason that you
Oh,
marry
good
Clayface.
point.
like, come on.
Good point.
Like, are you guys
Thought that was
crazy?
obvious, but okay.
You betrothed Jesse,
Yep.
and you still got to kill Joy because
Wow.
because of number one, she's too young for me. And,
Why is Joy too young for you?
You don't think Joy is too young for you?
I don't think
Joy doesn't really have an age.
I
She's
don't.
just
I
a
think
feeling.
those are ageless. Because if
Yeah.
you're telling me that the little angry guy is supposed to be the same age as that
No,
girl,
I'm saying I think Joy. You know what? Maybe Joy needs to have a little bit of depth and be beaten down a
Okay,
little bit
all
by
right.
life.
Oh.
Like
I'm not
to be a
assuming
mature
that if
thing.
she's
married to
I'm
you,
assuming
she'll
that
find
all
that
these
very
characters
soon, yes,
are
that's true.
adults. I'm
Yeah.
assuming all these characters are
Right.
adults.
That
Yes.
would have helped my
All right.
answers.
Sure.
But Jessie has seen suffering. She's got
Sure,
depth.
sure,
of
sure.
character.
Brett.
We might have to stop this, but why would we have to blur out thick? Is that a bad word?
No,
No,
it's just the thing behind it.
It's
All right.
kind of tasty.
Oh, literally.
It just means
literally
she has a
the
big
thing
booty.
behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big booties
Yeah.
aren't bad.
Okay, no, they're not.
So I'm gonna boink Jesse because of whips, and Betroth Elastigirl because of all the reasons everybody else said, and bump off Joy.
Yeah, Joy
Because-
dies every
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys
All
were
my
all
joy's
wrong.
already been bumped off.
So Boink Elastigirl for the reasons that you said. Bump off Jesse. I'm not into cowgirls. And Mary Joy. There's something desperately wrong with all of you. All right.
That's
You killed
true.
like 8 redheads.
I
in
know.
that. I'm just gonna say.
I know.
That's all.
Yeah,
Your
well-
wife is going to be so disappointed.
Well, my wife,
she's already disappointed.
she's disappointed
Going to
enough.
go there.
All right. So, at the end of the first round, we have in the lead Brett. You are in the lead with
Da-da.
45 points.
Nice.
And all the rest of you have 35.
Wonder how that is.
You joy-killing, horrible people.
I stand by my decisions.
After
Yeah,
the
me
break, we will play my favorite game, What's in the Box.
What's in the
Be
box?
right back.
Box. It's not say. What? Say my what? What was the name of that?
Say my game.
Say my.
Okay, welcome back to myself and my joy-killing friends.
Literally.
So now we're going to play
Here's
a
the
game.
thing. I want to go outside and kill Joy right now.
Oh, God, there's something wrong with you. All right, we're going to play a game that I love called, of course, What's in the Box? What's in the Box?
What's
That's right.
in the
so
box?
I get sent a lot of stuff.
We
Some-
should come up with a theme song for this.
We should, because I do it so often. I get sent a lot of weird stuff, and occasionally I put it aside, and then we open it up, and we all find out here. So today I've got 3 items that we're going to take a look at, and you guys are going to try and guess what is in the box or bag, as it may be.
Oh, it might be a bag.
Might be a bag.
What's in the bag? All right, I already got my first
The
answer.
first one is a box in a bag, kind of. This is kind of an
Oh,
odd
combo.
Oh.
combo.
Don't know what's going on with this. And I truly have no idea what is in these things.
It's a box that is wrapped in black plastic. It's about 6 inches by 6 inches by 5 from shipping department. Good job. Yeah, we got that. And there's no other discerning pieces of information on here that would help in any way. It feels pretty solid in there, like it's well packed.
Yeah, there's definitely some bubble wrap in there.
Yeah, it's black, which is
black.
Yeah, it's wrapped black.
From
Looks like it's
shipping
wrapped in
department.
like
Hold
a-
on.
garbage bag.
It's like
Yeah.
sealed and then
It's from
taped up.
Canada.
Oh, it is from
Oh.
Canada.
Oh,
Is it?
well, that. All right.
It's from Canada. Yeah, no freaking clue, man.
I was just in Canada, so I know all about it.
Yeah, yeah. You're a Canadian
I'm
expert.
an expert on Canada.
No.
Yeah, that's a
so,
tough one.
do you want to give us any kind of hint? Like, is it?
I don't
He
know.
doesn't know. He
you
has
don't
no
know.
I have
Ooh.
no idea.
Sorry, I'm still translating the barcode here.
Can you speak
Like-
barcode or just read it?
I studied it in high school, but
Sure.
I haven't really kept up.
Sure. It's your elective.
Yeah, there's no clues on it whatsoever, and it's not like something shakes around inside of it.
I mean,
There's
it's
a
well
little movement.
packaged.
Yeah.
You know, it's very
All right.
well packaged.
Start making your guesses as
I already
as
made
I
my
open
guess.
this
Yeah,
up.
I'm
even
locked
before
in.
you brought it out.
You watch it from
yeah.
here? You don't really
no,
get
I'm
to,
locked in. I'll tell you
all right,
right now
just-
what it is. It's in black plastic, so it's something a little questionable.
boy.
It's
and
from Ashley
it's
Madison.
I did say this is going to be a weird episode.
It's a blow-up life-size Elastigirl.
Okay.
Okay.
Although if you
right.
just watched it, Elastigirl, yeah, okay.
I locked in my answer. I know that doesn't give me any more points.
Oh no, it's a blow-up Joy.
It should though.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna blow it up
Yeah.
with a.
I'm being very
Just,
specific and
terrible.
very wrong.
Watch out with that
that's-
knife,
yeah, very,
Travis.
very wrong.
It's glass,
You look
whatever it is.
dangerous.
All right.
What do we got? Oh, it's got a
It
dragon
is some
on the
kind-
Oh, is this for
front?
like D&D?
I don't know. Really? I don't think I ordered this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I told you sometimes I just get sent stuff.
Let's see.
That is a nice just box. Like
It's a pretty box. It looks like a D&D
Halls
box.
of Valhalla.
Oh, box in the box.
What's in the box?
Is that a polygon?
Literally, it's a
Is
very
that a polygon?
beautiful.
What is that, Dan?
Is there
it's a
how many
hexagon.
sides? It's
Six.
a hexagon. Yeah.
It's a hex.
So it's a very beautiful box within the box.
It is a polygon.
What did you guys think that it was? Let's start with you.
I thought it was a ball vice.
A ball vice.
That's a good callback to an
Call
episode.
back to a different episode.
Yep.
Great.
Sure.
I said it's a for the Horde mug because, Travis plays a lot of World of Warcraft and he's an Alliance player mostly. So I like to
Almost
mess with him.
exclusively. But
Yeah, I didn't know it was a box within a box.
Brady, what'd you guess?
Oh no, I already did my not really that funny one. It was the Elastigirl thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I think of it as sort of
Fantasy.
vaguely,
that,
art.
that is
No.
very,
Like
No,
that is
it's-
very
Well,
clearly
so,
Norse.
So I think it's pretty clearly Art Nouveau cards.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
None of those words apply.
So
Yeah.
the closest one here, Brett is the closest one.
Instead of
He said-
you described
Yeah,
Girl.
because it's the only one of all of the things that you guys said that I actually would have wanted to have in the box. So all the rest of this, not so much.
Well,
Oh,
can I see
really?
the
Oh, because
box?
you already
So-
own a ball vice,
right.
I guess.
yeah,
that
I
makes
have
sense.
I have many of them.
So
All
we
right.
just say Lola Rabbit for all the other ones, and
Yes.
we'll
Well,
win.
Sure. All right.
New
Here's the second
package.
one. I will start this way.
okay. All right.
Oh, this is
Oh.
plastic, too. All of
Even
Valhalla.
better.
This is not exactly
And
long. But it's
what do we
nice.
what do we
Oh, Dan's
for the
digging
for
in.
the audio listeners, Dan?
Yes.
What do you got
Yeah.
going on there?
I'm sorry, you guys were chatting away. So this is a squishy. You can feel a lot of stuff going on in here.
That's
and-
what she said?
Yeah. It's from Christopher Joseph Rossetti.
Oh.
So it's a
Oh, it's a
specific
person.
It's not from Appalachian, New York. All right.
Oh, I know what this is.
Appalachian, New York?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just realized that Brett doesn't get to feel this stuff, or did
No,
you
he
let him
doesn't.
feel ahead
Oh,
of
but
time?
see, I already won the last one, so it doesn't matter.
I always
There's
come in and let Brett feel the items that I have
Yeah.
in my hands.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
He
I
doesn't let me bring anything in without him fondling.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wants to fondle everything.
all right. So this is from New York, and you can kind of feel stuff in there.
Yeah.
I think,
Oh, it's very malleable.
yeah.
There is a hard
One of these
part
days
in
you
this
guys are
sense.
gonna break
Yeah,
one of
I'm
these
trying to break this.
Yeah.
Oh, but it all moves. They're a bunch of separate,
Yeah.
different items.
Yeah. Multiple items.
Oh boy.
Oh,
hold on.
You think there's multiple? I got to change
There
my
are
answer.
multiple items,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, Brett's at a disadvantage
Well,
here.
No,
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 maybe
I've got
it's an
this.
advantage. Like,
Hey, I'm locked in.
yeah.
Again, Brett won the last round there, so.
Yeah.
So
All right.
this was sent to you. You don't know, but this is sent to you by a person that you didn't order this. So I'm saying
I don't know. This
Okay.
could be
He
a Kickstarter.
might have ordered it.
It
His
could be.
memory is faulty.
I didn't order the last one. I don't know what.
I think it's severed ear pieces because you said it was multiple. I said
Severed
severed ear,
ear
but I added
pieces.
pieces.
Okay, all right.
Pieces
So
to
it's
that.
pieces of a single ear.
Okay.
Yes,
So this
yes.
is a Kickstarter. So this is
Oh, that's cool.
dice that represent the periodic table.
Wow. What?
Man.
Why?
So
Well-
we have dice ring, dice,
Metal dice.
metal dice.
Which
So
would
I
be
would say
elements.
you're the closest because
Yeah.
there are dice here that represent heavy metal.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So I will give partial points to the two of you because you both had dice,
Thanks. Partial points.
and
Feel
I
great.
will give full points to Dan.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Curious.
These are really cool.
Yeah,
they're cool. What are they for?
So they are dice that represent elements on the periodic table.
Yeah, and that is used for.
This is used for my son to learn all about the periodic table.
Excellent. That's the answer
My
I
son
wanted.
is dice crazy, and he also really loves the periodic table. And so anything that's got periodic table stuff on it that's in a dice form. He also has dice, by the way, which is a different Kickstarter, made of the element in which.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. and we have got a
The
lot of
diamond
those.
dice was really
roll.
expensive.
You could also roll.
Not an element
It's a
on the
carbon.
periodic table. Carbon, yeah.
Oh,
we did those.
uranium.
You could also roll these and say, "Oh, this is xenon,
Sure.
iron," and then what compound could we make out of those
Sure.
things together?
Oh, sure.
Man.
Which is a fun game that
I think
can
you want to take those dice home
I
with you and
do.
play that by
Oh
yourself.
no. I
What?
pushed
Is
chemistry
that-
out of my mind.
This is how you discover that his children are much more intelligent than our children.
Okay, so this is another bag box
Yes,
combo. There's a
bag
bag
boxy
outside
thing.
the box. The
Yeah.
box itself is like 6 inches tall, 1.5 by 1.5. So it's a long box, but a short. Well, I mean it's longish for a short box.
Sure. You're longish for your short box.
Again, well
Hey.
packed.
Oh,
It
there we
doesn't-
go.
It doesn't move around a lot in there. And it is from the Usky 3 warehouse in Hebron, Kentucky.
Sure it is.
And that's all I can tell you
That's
about
it. Just
that.
toss it on the table, willy nilly.
Hebron,
Could
Yep.
be something.
Yep. Oh no, I did.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go. See, Lex is doing what I was going to ask you all to not hover it in the part of the frame that no one can see, but
Oh,
bring it
right.
up to your face,
Oh.
or put it in the bird's
maybe,
eye.
maybe have people listen to you to the.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
much
little
to listen
ASMR.
to other than the bag around it. It's a box.
Looks like a box in a bag.
Is it making mooing sounds?
No, no mooing.
When you dump it
Maybe
over.
some neighing. I have no freaking clue, man.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
That's
I don't care
some
what's in the
ASMR
This is going to be our
stuff.
highest rated episode.
ASMR.
Honestly, I
of the
just don't
ASMR.
care what's in. No.
Whatever
wow.
we do, we
Yeah.
title this episode ASMR.
Yeah.
What? Describe the shape inside for me.
It's rectangular.
It's a rectangular.
Rectangular.
Yeah. Box in the bag.
6 inches long.
Yeah.
Heavy,
or sometimes I
heavy,
say that's
or-
9 inches.
All right, that's enough.
All right.
All right. Figure it out. Stop manhandling my stuff.
Okay. Did you guys already came up with answers?
yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Everybody but Lex. But Lex is waiting until she hears somebody else.
Yep. And then I'm
Alright.
going to write that down.
Yeah.
Yellow. Oh, it's taped. The box itself is taped. So the bag does not open up to what it is.
All right, so my
Unnecessary packaging.
My not being able to touch the box guess is I think this is the brand, but I don't know how to spell it. Parfum de Cour, which was all those like fake versions of real cologne scents.
Parfum de Couleur.
All right.
Parfum de cour.
I think I.
Jeez.
Oh
Okay.
man,
Even more.
Whatever this
Is it that
it
precious?
must be very.
Oh my gosh. So
that a
much
knife?
writing.
That's interesting.
sword.
Ooh.
Stone knife.
It is a stone
Dagger.
Oh,
dagger.
I want it.
Stone dagger.
Right.
Stabby,
Cool.
stabby. No,
Interesting.
this is kind of cool. Did you order this? Do you
I have
remember?
no idea.
Man,
That's not what I said.
Okay, what
That's
did you
not-
say?
I thought it was a kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. Well, it's not.
Yep.
For,
Not even
That.
close.
so
No,
everyone can see it.
I can't even manufacture points for that.
It's a amethyst, I'm assuming, dagger.
Some kind.
Cool. Are
If
you
we
into
just had
stones?
dice that could tell us what element that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was way off. I said air
Hold
freshener.
it up so that
Yeah.
of course.
Air freshener.
Air freshener.
You know,
Yeah, it's not an air freshener at all.
wow.
Yeah.
Does it smell nice though?
maybe a stone doesn't have any smell.
Yeah,
So what
exactly.
did
It
you
smells
put,
like-
Dan?
I wrote counter token prop.
Oh.
Well,
So-
props in the title.
Yeah.
I'll give you partial points for that.
wait. So if we
Yeah.
just
Pity
come up with
points.
some vague thing
Well,
that it might be.
what do you want me to do? Give no points to anybody?
Yes.
Wow.
You just want to.
Shots.
Guys, can we play
fired.
spin the dagger?
Oh wow.
Oh.
Is this who we're stabbing? Because if
All right.
Joy is sitting here, I will definitely play.
That is, see if we don't just had that before. So that is the end of that.
Oh, that's all
game.
the boxes.
That's all
What's
the
in the
boxes.
box?
We have 2 ties. We have a tie for first and a tie for last.
I'm
so
I'm
Alexa and Lee for last.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
so shocking.
And Brett with
What a
40
surprise.
points. And Brett and Dan are in first place with 55 points.
Nice.
oh, very
So
good, guys.
this could go many different ways. All right. Well, after the break, we are going to come back, and Miles Grose will join us,
Yay!
and we will ask him 2.5 questions.
Yay, 2.5 questions.
All right. All right, welcome back, everybody. And you'll notice that we no longer have Dan here.
Sorry.
Instead, we have Miles Grose.
Yay, much
Yay.
better.
We do have Dan over here now.
Boo.
No. And we
Oh,
have
I thought you
Alexa
meant
in the
boo.
booth.
Hi, I'm still here.
Yay.
We didn't get rid of Alexa. We would never do that.
Not yet.
Welcome, Miles.
Aw.
I'm a little surprised you were able to do this because
Oh.
you have like a big time day job that like usually takes all your time.
Yeah, you know, I'm busy doing a lot of nothing.
So you work for an incredibly funny man
Yeah.
by the name of JB Smoove.
Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And many other things. But
And
lot of voices.
maybe he's just not, now that Curb Your Enthusiasm over, is he just sitting around and you guys are just playing cards all day? Or
no, man, this is like this is like that moment in his, you know, his performing existence where he's got it. We've got to attack. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
right,
You
right,
know,
right.
Curb's not coming back. And people are okay with that for now because it's gone like it would always be
Sure,
gone in
sure,
this
yeah.
period. But I think around next year, when Curb would be coming back, people are going to be looking for him, and we want to have stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
So
You brought him by. He seems like a really fun guy.
he's a nice guy.
Really sweetheart of a guy. And you basically, from what I hear, you run things there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't say anything.
you tell he runs it by you first.
We met 20-something years ago.
Wow.
Like us, like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
You meet people in this business, in comedy, or just in life in general. Can't own it. You could meet someone at the plant, you know, and not to go like that so far away from being entertained. Because God bless the people who work in
Yeah,
plants.
let's just give love
Yeah.
to the people working at the plant.
But you meet people and you kind of connect and then you kind of stay together. And in this business, you tend to wind up creating things
Yeah.
together. So, 20-something years ago, we sat in the back of a comedy club and wrote a movie just talking. And now, years later, we do that for
That
real.
movie
And they
was
still make as
Beverly
much
Hills
money.
Cop.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'd friggin' Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he stole it. He just picked it up while you weren't looking.
Be careful
He's like,
who's
look, a
behind
sandwich.
you. Yeah.
You got sandwiched by Eddie Murphy. It happens to a lot of people.
They're the best of them.
You know, I used to work in a chemical bottling plant
Did you?
when I was a teenager.
Well, then everybody but Travis. God bless you for
Okay,
your
well,
work
I'm just-
and your
just saying.
service.
Those are
Chemical bottling.
So
plant.
we are going to ask you 2.5 questions. I'm
Well,
sure.
before you do
sure.
that,
Yeah, please.
I was watching The Price is Right. I changed the channel. I saw this thing, so
Sure.
I watched this for a little bit. The Boink.
in the green room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
right, yeah.
Sure.
Do you have
yeah.
some answers for the
Yeah.
previous game?
Yeah, lower. No, it's Price is Right. No, but for this one, Boink,
Yeah.
Betroth, and what was
Yeah.
the other one?
Bump off.
Bump off. Okay.
Yeah.
I looked up the origin of the game.
You did.
Yeah, because
Right.
I wanted to know the rules. Because Boink, I've always thought of, I think we all think of as it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh.
It's not clear that that's a one-time thing.
So that's basically
Yeah.
your
You could boink somebody
On
in
the
the
side,
nose multiple
like a-
times.
Yeah,
wow.
so I think that
Oh, that changes
a lot.
everything.
That changes
does.
everything. I think we
Yeah.
should go back to
All
playing
right,
that
let's-
game
let's go
and
back.
take back our answers.
Take two.
Yeah, because I
kidding.
go.
I'm just glad I chose Lola Bunny for my Boink thing.
Yeah,
Because,
you go back.
That's
One,
a hot rabbit.
having clay to
Clay
just
face? Yeah.
dip in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even if he doesn't change into anything, warm clay.
Have you ever been to a spa? It is
my God.
really
Yeah,
nice.
sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's-
but Dan, they
it's
wouldn't
like-
let you come back to that
Yeah,
spot. would
yeah,
they?
yeah,
Yeah, that's frowned upon.
yeah.
Sir.
Hey,
not
tonight,
again.
Hey, Clay, tonight can we play spa?
Right.
All right.
And last one is just my Fred, you boink Fred
Why?
because you all just got rid of Fred. You marry Velma.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Fred becomes kind of your sub, and you and Velma,
Sure.
and
You're
then
killing off Daphne in this scenario?
because just for the look on her face when she finds out you're killing her, like she's sitting there thinking. And you and Velma do it together and slowly.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You've got some
Yeah.
some issues. With
Yeah, I
the-
know,
with
I
the-
do.
You and Velma. Velma's like, revenge.
Yeah.
Because Daphne, there's no way she's thinking she's getting bumped
No,
up.
she's
Right.
not in that scenario.
I'm
She's
going to
not thinking.
suggest you go back to watching Price is Right.
Yeah.
Lower, higher.
That's
Higher,
that's
higher.
terrifying. I hope you win this game because I don't want to be. I
Yeah,
don't want to be
exactly.
like,
A little bit of intimidation.
Yeah.
Vengeance
Hey, man,
coming.
if you're going to play it, you play it right.
I do have 2.5 questions. to
Okay.
ask you.
All right.
And I'm sure you've watched this show many, many times. So you know exactly how this works.
I can't stop.
Yeah, but
So
you'll
I'm
refresh his memory.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and then you're gonna come up with the answer. You don't have to write it down, but they are going to try and write down what they think is going to be your answer.
Oh, this is great.
All right.
It's like an old time game show.
It is exactly like an old time game show.
right.
Has just as many viewers too. So you're on a desert island,
Oh, yeah. I like that.
stranded because of a misunderstanding involving a mise en masse and a charcoal barbecue. How do you famously make it off the island? I don't say, you just come up in your mind. And so how does he famously,
Make
that
it
word
off
is
a
important,
stranded island.
make it off that stranded island?
Wait, what does he have again? Just repeat what he has.
What he has?
Oh, I thought you said he
said
had a charcoal.
Oh, no,
something.
no, that's how the
it's-
accident
he
happened.
He burned down a boat, basically. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He,
Locked
was,
in.
he can't stay away from barbecue. Decided to make a barbecue right by the mise en masse.
Locked in.
Burned down the boat. He's done that. He came over to my house one time and burned down one wing of my house.
Okay.
Are we, do,
Yeah,
do all,
I'm-
we all,
I'm good.
We all locked in?
Yeah.
I'm locked in. Brett,
All right. So,
Lex?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Sure.
I do.
No, I'm saying sure.
Sure. All right. So, how do you famously make it off the island, Miles?
Well, after a season 1 filled with a lot of mishaps, where my first mate, we almost get off the island, but
Sure.
he messes things up, and we're like, "Oh, you!" Right? We're about to be canceled. We speak to the network about getting money to shoot the final episode. It's a dream sequence. I was never on the island in the first place.
Oh wow.
It was all a dream.
Yeah.
It was all a
Yeah.
dream.
Yep.
I wake up with
Famous way.
Suzanne Plachette next to me,
yeah.
and
Topical. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90s.
Not the first
90s.
time it's been
90s, there you
referenced
go.
on the
90s
show
reference.
either. Nice.
All right.
That's
so,
great.
let's.
I said it would be with his coconuts.
Okay. That's a general. Sure.
not going
Okay,
anywhere
so
without
what is he making like a raft out of coconuts? What's happening
No,
here?
his coconuts, Lex.
No, it's just his own
Just his
coconuts. His
coconuts.
personal coconuts.
Yeah.
The coconuts he brought with him.
Yeah, that he has
If
with
you
him
don't
right
know
now.
Miles, he always carries around a bag of coconuts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I know that the accident involving the mismatch was not your fault.
Not at all.
Exactly. So I just assume that because everything you do is so perfect, you just walk on water out of there.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
famously. It doesn't get more famous than that.
Sure.
Miles is
All right.
Jesus?
Hey.
All right. I will give you 5 points for saying Miles is Jesus.
There have been a lot of people that have walked on water, Lex. Not just
Although,
Jesus.
although Miles may not want to put up with what that might entail. So. All right.
Miles is
That's a
David
lot of
Copperfield.
responsibility.
You could just be David Copperfield. That's
Brett, what you got in there?
I have got he like discovers after years and years and years there's just people on the other side of the island. They were like 10
Sure.
feet away. He kept focusing on the ocean,
And
but didn't see what was
cannibalism.
beside.
After
No, I like
years
that.
of cannibalism.
Is there
I
a
like that.
giant
I like
ape
that,
too,
Brett.
and
There's a
maybe
Starbucks.
some T-Rexes?
Starbucks.
Yeah, nearby.
After,
Holy-
every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird that people walk by with Starbucks every once in a while.
yeah.
Lex, what you got?
I said he finds a lamp in a tiger head cave. .. Which is
Nice.
the plot of a movie that we
the plot
should
of
know.
No, okay, I'll give you some points for
You
that. I'll
know.
give you some points for that.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Where were you when we were pitching to the network?
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of read my mind here. You're a little ahead of me because your second question is: after your island escapades, naturally they make a movie about your adventures.
All right.
They let you choose who plays you in this guaranteed blockbuster because that's the way Hollywood works. Who do you choose to play you in the movie? All right. So who does Miles choose to play Miles in the movie about Miles making it off the island through dream sequence? Freaky movie.
I got it.
It's not bitch.
I am locked and loaded.
I'm locked and loaded. You lock it up.
How you doing?
You know what? I got it.
You got it? Okay, all right. Miles, who plays you? I'm sure you've thought about this.
Oh yeah,
Numerous times.
They come to me, with loads of money,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they have a list of
Yeah.
celebrities.
Anybody you want, they
But
say.
I'm betting on myself until they mention The Rock.
Oh,
The
The
Rock.
Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And if you've ever seen any one of the few videos that I'm in
Yes,
for Above Board,
yes.
you know,
You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
how
you
much
love
I
The
need
Rock.
that.
yeah.
So The Rock.
I mean, he is the
And
spitting
that would be
image of you.
one of the
Size-wise.
17 films he has coming out that month.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I was just betting on yourself.
So
that's.
I will give you points
yeah.
because he kind of alluded that
Yeah.
he was going in that
Going to.
direction.
Yeah.
So
Money talks.
I will give you
though.
points for that.
No, it's Wilson the volleyball.
Wilson the volleyball would play. I don't. Could you get Wilson?
I don't know. He's
busy.
really hard.
He's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
these
He's got a
days.
big agent. so-
Lex,
I said either Key or Peel. I don't know. He could do either.
either Key or Peel.
Yeah.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah.
Key or Peel. You know how that goes.
I thought of Peel.
Peeligan.
I thought of
Keegan
Key
the
first.
Peeligan.
Yeah.
But then I was like, Jordan Peele could also play him. So I don't know.
I actually went out to Keegan Michael Keel.
See?
And I just did
No.
it for a film of mine, and he said no.
Good story, Travis.
Yeah. Brett.
I'm going. If this isn't spelling, Suzanne Plachette.
Sure, Suzanne Plachette. I will give you 5 points. for that.
Really?
and she would do an excellent job.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
she
a dream
would.
get.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
drink
a
it.
dream get. Like,
So now we're on to our half question.
Oh,
This is where I'm
okay.
going to ask you half a question.
All right.
Now, you don't have to finish the question if you
No,
don't
I
want
won't.
to.
I'll give you half an answer.
You
That's
just
it?
have to give me
Right.
whatever kind of answer you want.
Yeah.
If a train is traveling west going 60 miles an hour, that's it. If a train is traveling west going 60 miles an hour, that's your half a question. All right. Train going 60 miles an hour traveling west. That's important.
I understood. Yeah,
you?
no, I know the answer.
Do they even do these kind of questions anymore? We had these all the time when we were kids, but I don't know if they even do this.
Did we have them, or was that always a thing that was done on television?
I had them.
You really did?
Yeah, but I grew up in Canada, so
I grew up in New York. We had subways and trains going 60
yeah,
miles
there was
per
always
hour.
some train and another train, and it was like who gets to the Boston first. And
Okay.
Of course, it was Canada. It was Moose or or something.
Meese. I think they're called Meese.
Yeah,
There's
Meese.
multiple
Meese.
moose.
All right, you good in there?
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for me, Miles? What's the answer to that? Have a question.
Oh, certainly, yes.
All right. Yeah, the answer is of course yes. What do you got?
Tied to the tracks with bags of popcorn.
Okay. I like that. I like the feel of that.
I was thinking
Well, I'll give you
that.
10 points for that.
Thanks.
So I answered this before you said that you're from New York. I did not know that actually.
Okay.
But I said then it's bringing me a sandwich from Katz's in New York.
Oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
give you some points for New York. You mentioned New
It
York.
is
Katz's
the
Deli.
best sandwich.
There
Is
you
it?
go.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was featured
It is
in Harry
good.
Met Sally, right?
It is. Yeah, that's where they had the orgasm scene.
Yeah.
I'll have
Very
what
much
she's
so.
having.
Wow. You know what?
an
I'm giving
episode.
you points, Alexa, for knowing that.
Come on.
I am shocked.
I've
I
not
didn't-
lived under a rock.
I
Come
didn't
on.
know that.
Harry
I-
Met Sally, that is a classic.
Yeah, but to know the sandwich shop, I wouldn't have known that.
Yes, I used to live in New York.
It's
All right.
famous.
There used to be a show
All right, never
called,
mind. I'll take the points back.
Up All
Because
Night
apparently
with
this
Gilbert
was too.
Gottfried, and we shot at Katz's, and I worked the counter with, and Gilbert and I made out in the deli.
Oh,
counter at
nice.
Katz's, yeah. Nice guy, Gilbert Gottfried. Dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
very nice. Very nice guy. He's dead.
Not
That voice-
related
that-
to you making out
Oh,
with
no,
him.
Not
no,
his real
no.
voice.
I don't
at
think
all.
so.
That was the weirdest thing for me when I met Gilbert
know,
Godfrey. Is he
Does not talk
not
like that.
Yeah.
That's a complete shtick. Complete shtick. That voice.
Nope.
He has a very normal like.
He doesn't
"Hey,
talk at
I'm
all
just thinking
anymore."
of everything."
No,
Thanks, Brett.
he doesn't talk at all.
Okay, Brett, what you got?
Ooh, dinosaur train.
Okay, dinosaur train. All right.
Okay.
All right.
What the heck?
You guys know that show, Dinosaur Train?
I
do.
want it to be greenlit
I
right
do-
now.
I do know that
Dinosaur
show.
It's a
Train.
real thing.
It's a real thing. It is a real thing.
All right.
I watched it with my son. I don't know why Brett's been watching it because his kids are much older than my
No,
child.
no, it was out when
was it?
my
Okay.
son. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even
Alexa.
know what that is. Okay, I said, tighten that rope on Blondie and twirl your mustache.
Oh, she's got you capped as the
Evil.
villain.
And throw some peanuts at
All
it.
right.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to give her points for that in the sandwich shop. All right. So at the end of round 3, Leif, you were in
The winner.
in the basement. You've got 50 points.
Come on.
Alexa,
Yes.
you are very close. 55.
Close to the basement, but not in the basement.
Brett,
You're on the stairs going to the basement.
Brett, you have 70 points. And Dan, you have 75 points.
All right.
What's going on?
I know, it's crazy. When we come back, we're going to play another game, and you are going to be a part of that game, but you're not coming in with 0 points.
Oh, good.
You are coming in with 5 more points than the leader, Dan. So you are already ahead.
There you go.
because that's the way that life works.
You guys don't have a compliance department at all.
No.
Okay.
We also came up with a game called Quidditch. So it's
All right.
Nobody's ever heard of it before. All right, so when we come back, we're going to play a brand new game called Bet You Know.
Oh, fun to
Bet You
Very
Know.
nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're gambling now.
Oh, right.
Okay, welcome back. So we are playing a new game called Bet You Know. Now, each one of you has 10 chips in front of you.
Excellent.
You're going to use these chips to bet. You can bet as many as 5 on a single bet. And you can never go under 1. So if you lose all your money and go down to 1, you still have that 1 to bet with.
You will never lose it.
You
Copy.
never lose your final. So there's
I feel like I'm going to be having one for most of this game.
that's yeah, right. Every one of these chips is worth 5 points though at the end.
Okay.
So you could make tons of points here if you do this
If
correctly.
I play my cards right.
So the way this is going to work is each one of you is going to have a round where you are answering a question, and you will have 3 things. It's a multiple choice thing, and it's however you want to interpret that question. It's just one of those 3 things speaks to you, and you're going to choose it. You're going to write it down on your
Paddles?
paddle. You are then everybody else is going to write down on the paddle what they think your answer is, and then they are going to place what they think their bet is in front of
okay.
them.
All right.
And you will either lose those chips or you will double those chips.
gotcha.
Everybody got that?
I'm going to lose those chips.
Lex
Got
has
it.
definitely got
understand?
it.
Yeah, totally. I'm
All right.
listening. I'm here.
Well, we're going to start with Lex so
No.
you'll get an idea. No, we're going to start with you answering a question.
Okay.
So you don't play this round, right? Because everybody else is going to play this round.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try and guess. And the 3 things that you have to choose from is sweet, salty, and savory.
Okay.
So you're going to choose sweet, salty, or savory, and
And
everybody
she can
else
choose them for whatever reason
for whatever
she wants
reason
to choose them.
she chooses them, and everybody else is going to bet on which of those 3 they think is going to be your choice, and you're going to write it down on a pedal, and they're going to put their bets in front of them. All right.
Oh,
Can
going
I
with a
ask
big bet,
for
damn,
a second?
4.
Well, maybe not now if she's asking.
Savory,
questions.
I always thought was
Oh, you don't even know what savory means?
salty, but is that
So
false?
Umami.
savory, yeah, savory is
Flavorful.
Can be salty, but it doesn't have to be. It's more like meat, like
Got it.
Or like richness of flavor.
Richness of flavor,
Ri-
yeah.
like
A lot of flavor.
yeah.
rich. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with my answer.
I think I am too, but I'm scared.
like ice cream would be sweet, chips would be salty, savory would be like
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, exactly. More complex.
I don't know.
Or a beef bourguignon.
Yeah,
Beef
yeah,
bourguignon.
yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have your answer?
Yeah, I changed it like 5 times, but I do
Okay,
have
well,
it.
there's 3 options,
So I'm going to have to trust you guys in there.
No,
Brett's,
yes.
Brett's got the.
You got it.
He's in charge of the
I
chips.
have locked in my
All right,
answer.
so go ahead and give us your answer. Put up your paddle.
Savory.
Savory.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody was
I
correct.
mean, we just
all right?
assumed because since she asked what that meant,
Yeah,
that
the
that's what the one
clarification
that she.
thing.
Really?
Oh,
No, I had
gosh.
it before you asked.
And
I
you
bet
3?
3.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
I bet 1.
All right. You bet 1. All right. So go ahead and take that. All right. The next one up is Dan.
Okay.
Oh, right,
Ready,
okay.
Dan?
All right, Dan.
Yeah.
Your 3 are love, money,
Ooh.
and fame. Love, money, and fame.
I'm going to answer this one selfishly for Dan.
Is this what you're betting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm betting 5.
All right. So Miles is betting 3. You're betting 3.
I'm
You
betting
can't bet
2.
any. You're betting 2?
Yeah.
All right. Have you got it, Dan?
Yeah.
Everybody got their
Yeah.
answers?
Yeah.
All right, Dan, what are the 3 of those?
Love.
Love.
Oh, no.
You know, with fame, you can get a lot of love.
Yes, you already have love.
Also, with
All
love, you
right.
can get a lot of love.
So,
like
you get all that?
Yeah.
No.
What's it gonna go
The
over
only
there?
way to get love is fame.
Fame. Yeah.
Love.
Only
Thank
way
you,
to
Lex.
get
Thank
love.
you.
Money
Yeah,
and
you-
love comes from fame.
Fame is actually
Yeah.
the least of those three that I would be interested
No,
in.
that's
By
that's
far
it's
the
interesting.
Least of
So,
those three.
so
Yeah.
So that
Miles knows the most about Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus if God
Miles-
hears you say love, then he'll give you money and fame. Or she, whoever.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So does that mean Dan gets all of our chips?
No.
No, you
No.
get
You
you
get-
I
get
get
two
two?
chips.
Oh.
Yeah, you double your
Oh,
bet.
I know how betting works.
Yeah, that's if you've ever been to a casino ever in your life. I have. Miles, you were up next. You ready? Okay, so your three are music,
Yes.
film, music, film, television.
Oh, that's hard.
Music, film,
Oh
television.
boy, that's hard.
No.
I think. All right.
Okay, so what do we got? We got so just two. We're betting
Just
two.
two. Just two.
I'm betting two as well.
Nobody,
bet.
no
I'm not,
big
I'm not
betters.
entirely.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
okay.
no, I lost five beans
Oh,
on
did you?
that
Your
one.
last
Yeah.
five. All right.
Yeah.
Actually,
All right. Tell me when you're all locked
We're
in.
ready. We're locked. Locked and loaded.
Ready?
Baby.
Locked in there. All right, here we go. So Miles, between movies, film, and television, what do you got? Television.
I was
All right.
so wrong. I picked music.
Music.
I
Yeah.
Give me-
But the
Wrong.
way that you responded to music, Miles, I was like, oh, it's
it was a
music.
fake. He's
It was a
trying to
fake.
get
Yeah.
you
He
guys
faked
to
us
lose your
out.
money.
I want to win.
He's trying to win.
All
And
right,
also,
yeah, I
like,
said
This
music.
could be the thing that you
Yeah.
hate the most.
all right, so everybody,
So now you just remind everybody, when you're down to your last chip,
you can't lose your last chip.
can't lose your last chip.
So you can always
job,
continue to bet that chip, Brett.
thanks for reminding us, Brad.
Yeah,
And
just a little
that's the
reminder.
perfect time, Brett, because now you're up, so you don't have a chance to get anything back right here.
Lovely, lovely.
So, Brett, you ready? Mm-hmm. So, your three that you can choose from are relaxation, recreation, or exhilaration. Relaxation, recreation, exhilaration. Yeah, you can only do 5.
No.
Yeah, no.
What, Leif can't go all in?
All right, I'm going with a dose again because I'm not a big better, you know. I'm just like a. What's happening over there?
All right, so we got 2 with Miles.
I think if you were paying attention.
Are we doing all 5? Are we doing 5 in
I'm
there?
going to go for it.
We're going to go 4.
2.
2. All right. Brett, between relaxation, recreation, and exhilaration, what do you got?
Well, naturally, relaxation.
Relaxation.
I wish
That's what I said.
Recreation, all right. So you lose your
I said
points.
relaxation
Should've gone for
because
the,
Brett needs to
Here, you
relax.
got a 5 for that.
Oh, I get a new
Yeah.
chip.
So I
You-
get 2, right? This is my 2
Yep,
pile. I'm
yep.
assuming. Okay.
All
Or you
right,
take it out of
last
this one.
round. Last
You don't
round.
take it from yourself. Hold on a second. I'm going to explain gambling
no,
to Lex.
there's
You don't
3
take your
piles
winnings
here.
from your own pile.
Oh my gosh! But why are there 2 piles here? That's what I'm confused
Because
about.
I gave you bet 2, and I gave you your 2 on top of that, and then that becomes your money. So this is
Oh, okay.
another.
Give me 2 more.
Especially since we can't see what you're actually
No,
doing.
but it is.
We'll
it's
cut
all-
around.
It basically
It's fine.
looks like you're
Well,
pointing to her knee.
At least I talked about it rather than just.
True.
Exactly.
All right.
All right.
All right. Last round.
Yes.
Leif, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Gonna go all in.
So this is Leif's. So Leif has got what he's got at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Although he had a good round right
I
now.
had
All
a good
in.
round.
All in on whatever it is.
Talent,
Uh-huh.
intelligence,
Yeah.
or power.
Oh.
Now you don't want to give anything away. Talent,
I mean,
intelligence,
No.
or power.
no. I don't like any of those things.
One of them you have.
Wow.
Hey, you don't know. That may not be an insult.
Oh. All right. I've locked in, and I'm gonna go. This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Oh, I'm gonna go all in.
Okay.
Well, you can only go 5 in.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can 5 is the most
is
you can
the-
bet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
5.
Otherwise,
you're betting
I wouldn't.
5. You're betting 5. Everybody betting 5, but Brett, who can bet what?
I'm betting 1,
All right,
Travis.
Brett. This game is for you. I can see why you don't gamble. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a power.
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 No,
Yeah.
I said talent.
Oh, intelligence.
intelligence.
Sick
Wow,
burn.
you do not know Leif.
Sick
Oh,
burn.
we
I
know-
already have the other 2.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so this is what you want.
Yeah.
Right. And you think you have the other 2? Is that right? Okay. All right.
Dr. Evil over here wants all the power.
So let's tally the
Wow.
points. What you got got over there?
Oh, you made me
I think,
add?
yeah. So add
That was
them up.
not one of the things I have.
Yeah, that's why I said you had one of the three.
instead of 12?
I have 12.
You have 12, so that's 60 points
Dang.
for Leif, taking him up to 110. What you got over there? All right, so that's 40 points for you, taking you to 120.
Dang.
10.
10, so that is 50 points.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 times 5.
Yeah, bringing you up to 125. I did not do this. Makes it sound like I'm doing this on purpose. Alexa, what'd you get?
I got 6.
You got 6, so that brings you up to
30.
85.
Hey, I went all in on Leif, and I shouldn't have done that.
Brett, you got 5. That brings you up to 75. So, when all is said and done, that means that Brett, you are at the bottom with 75. Alexa, you are runner-up bottom with 85.
Yeah.
Leif jumps into the middle of the pack with 110.
Yeah. I came from the basement all the way up. I
Miles,
just
you
want
were
to point
so
So
close.
close.
That last one killed you.
Yeah, I know, and I changed
last
my bet.
one-
But at least I'm not runner-up bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was going to say.
That's me the bottom. I'll be the runner-up
Very nice.
bottom.
I'd rather
That's
just
usually
be the bottom.
That
my
is the,
role. Yeah.
That is the official word for that, by the way.
runner-up
With
bottom.
120 points, which means Dan, you came out of nowhere.
Thank you.
Very nice,
At the
Dan.
end.
Thanks, guys.
Dan, you're the power bottom.
Oh, dreams achieved. Yes. Well
125,
well done,
and therefore
you.
I hope you get love.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All the
thanks.
love that you can have, because that is what you chose.
Yeah, thank you.
So, you are the most winner of everything.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What
Thank
are you
you.
going to do with your meaningless title?
I'm going to love everyone as often as I can.
And because we love all of you out there, that means
Especially
that
Clayface.
one of you also won. So that means the Hermit Counselor, who commented and said, that was very clever, loved it, on games that are also songs, on one of our quick picks.
Yep.
You are winning. Well, what is he winning, Brett?
Well, he's winning. Oh, that's Alexa.
That's not
See,
Brett.
the name says Brett on that one.
Sure.
He's winning a board game, a brand new, spanking new, not used board game.
All right. And why is that, Brett?
Because
That's right. Everything's a game. Thank you so much for coming by and watching us do this. Please like and subscribe and ring that bell. It does truly mean a lot to us. Because those of you out here who like the show, please tell other people about it.
Yeah.
Spread
the word.
Spread the word.
Miles, do you have any?
Miles, I was going to say, do you
wanna
have
plug anything?
anything you want to plug at the end here?
That's not Miles. That's
excellent.
Lex.
Excellent. Excellent. Miles has nothing going on that he wants to plug.
No, nothing.
He has a
But
lot
thank
going on. He
you.
just doesn't want to plug any of it. All right. You're missing out on 100 of people. You might hear this.
But quality people.
Yeah, they're all awesome. We love every
Yeah.
one of you. All right, join us next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll just call you all individually.
It'd be almost
So
as
this
bad.
is what I got going on. Everything's a Game is a production of Above Board TV. The show's theme song is composed by David B. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and other social media pages to access even more of our original content.